Crumbled like a wreck was the dream of Cape Verde to qualify for the playoffs of 2022 World Cup qualifiers at the Qatar, but they could not make it. They could not make it. They had to settle for a draw yesterday against our own Super Eagles Nigeria team, 1-1 yesterday. I mean, you know how we do it here. It is so you think you know about football here at CTV Ketsi Adamasole Foundation. You're welcome to the show. I am your host, Kende Ebenezer, aka Nizek. Joining me today is one of our participants that we know very well. He's been quite here on the show. He's been here on the show. He has tried his best to win my amazing prizes, but he's here to get it. He's here again to participate on the show to, test his knowledge on general football questions. I have here with me Mr. Shea. But before I go to him, let's talk about the game that happened last night. We have France played Finland, which ended 2-0. France taking down home, having to seal their qualifications for next year's World Cup game tournament in Qatar come next year, June, July. And then we have Belgium as well playing Wales. One of my pundits, they predicted 4-1, 5 goals in that match, giving Belgium 4 goals and 1 to Wales. Well, it didn't happen like he predicted. It ended in 1-1. They had to share the spoils. But Belgians are now, they've qualified for the World Cup. Wales are in the playoff to fight for their position. To see, let's wait and see if they will qualify for the World Cup come next year. You're welcome to the show once again. Let's move. Let's talk to our contestant for today on the show. Good afternoon, Mr. Shea.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to the show once again.
Thank you.
I mean, we've had you countless time here on the show, having to come to put your knowledge to test, and you are yet to get the amazing prizes we have for you here at CTV. What do you think the problem is?
I honestly do not know. I don't know. I keep getting close to these prizes, and I don't know. Like, the prizes don't want to come home with me, but I know eventually, and I won't stop. I'll keep coming back.
Well, he's a fighter. He would not stop until he gets what he aims to get here at CTV. Let's see how today goes for him. Maybe, just maybe, if he will make it and get my amazing prizes. I've got quite amazing prizes for you. I've got a power bank and a wallet for my fantastic winners. Just come put your knowledge to test. You know how to do it. Just send me a message on this WhatsApp number 0901-560-1908, or better still, leave a comment in our comment section by to let me know if you want to participate or not. You can put it down there. Just go to our social media and do CTV Live 1 on TikTok, CTV Live on Facebook, YouTube, and on Instagram. You are welcome to today's show. Now, Mr. Shea, let's talk about yesterday's game, Nigeria playing Cape Verde. It was a tie. It was something else. I expected a lot of goals in that match. Our man, Osimhen, scoring in the first minute, and then we had Cape Verde equalizing in the 60 minutes. Topira scoring for them to equalize in the 60 minutes. How was that game for you? Did you see the match?
To be honest, I didn't see it on time because
Oh.
of traffic and work, so I closed it. But the last 10 minutes of the game, I actually watched it a bit. And to be honest, if the energy I saw in that last 10 minutes is what Nigeria is taking, it's probably be what the ball happened. To be honest, it might not go far because maybe they should change the PD to like a lion so that we know that okay, probably we have lion in us. Maybe I don't think it's working.
So you're suggesting we change our name to Super Lions or what? So maybe that will encourage us to do better if we're being called Lions.
Yes, or maybe tiger or other cats, because maybe lion is taken by the indomitable lions. If we can have cats or other cats, we don't mind. I don't think the eagle is working on it.
Oh, okay.
There's no hunger in the team.
There's no hunger in the team. So do you think that's the coach's fault, or is the team in general, the players in general, or that's the team, the coach? I mean, there's been a lot in the report. I've seen a lot in news reports recently. People saying, reporting that maybe we need a change of coach. Or do you think that's the situation? What's your take on that?
I'm a Chelsea fan, so I would say coaches do actually have influence on players. I don't know, the same players that Lampard have was flopping or losing back to back.
Hmm.
It's the same player Tuchel has now, and he's doing well. He's on top of the table. So if you ask me, I'll say yes, maybe we should change the coach and see what happens. But it's not working anymore. So like a relationship, maybe we should stop it.
Well, that's Mr. Shei's take on that. He said maybe, just maybe, we do need a change of coach for our team to do better to do better in the coming World Cup next year in Qatar. Maybe we do need. Let me know what your opinion is on that. What's your take on that? You can leave it in the comment section, or better still, do send me a message on this WhatsApp number 0901 5601908. So, Mr. Shei, we all know you can drive. You've told us quite a lot of time on the show that you can drive. We know you can drive, so I don't need to go into the details of asking you if you can drive or not. So I just want to ask you this question. It's a safety question. Can you tell us what and what not to do when you're driving on the road?
What and what not to do? You don't drink while you're driving.
Do not drink when you drive.
Make sure you concentrate. Yes, make sure you concentrate when you're driving and do not get distracted.
I didn't get that, please.
Make sure you have your total concentration when you're driving and get distracted.
Okay, so he just said, Mr. Shea just said, if you're driving, do not drink while you drive. You need your total concentration when you're driving. Please do stay safe out there. We at CTV wish you safety at all times, and we want you to stay safe. As we all know, we are still in the COVID season. COVID-19 is still out there. Please make sure to always use your face mask as often as you can, and always sanitize your hand as well. Let's go right into today's show. What today's show is all about. Mr. Shei, are you ready for me?
Yes.
You should be familiar to the rules and regulations by now, but I will still say it for people that don't know. We have 5 stages for the questions. We have the preliminary stages where you have to answer where we have 3 questions and you have to answer at least 2 questions out of it. We have the round 2 where we have 2 questions and you have to answer at least 1 question out of it. Then we have the knockout stages, the quarterfinal, the semi-final, and the finals, where you have to answer each question in this round. Are you ready for me, Mr. Shea?
Yes.
Okay, you should be familiar with this as well. 10 seconds for each question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The first question coming up right about now. Do you want to tell me, okay, so let's from scale 1 to 10, how confident are you on winning today?
Well, I've been on this show for like a long time, and if you ask me tomorrow, next tomorrow, it will still be 10.
10 out of 10.
Yes, 10 out of 10.
Are you sure about that? I mean, you said the same thing yesterday. You were so confident, and I do not want to judge you on that, on your performance of yesterday. So, I mean, the past is in the past.
Yesterday is gone. And besides, I'm 99.9% sure.
You're 99.9% sure on your today's performance.
Yes.
Okay. I believe you're an Arsenal fan as well, right?
No, I'm a Chelsea fan.
You're a Chelsea fan. So what's your prediction? What's your take on your next game? You'll be playing Leicester City come Saturday. What's your prediction for that? That will be the first game of after international break for the English team, English league.
Yes. Normally I would say avoid early kickoff, but it's up to us now. So I would say 2-0, in favor of Chelsea.
2-0. A very Chelsea fan out there. Mr. Shea has just given his own opinion or his own take on your game to come on Saturday against Leicester City. Said 2-0 for Chelsea to win. You guys are on top of the table. Maybe, just maybe. A lot of the pundits saying Man City could be the one to win. What's your opinion on that? Do you think Chelsea can win the league? And do you see your team beating Leicester to the 3-point that you have to play for on Saturday? Leave it down there in the comment section. Let me know what your take is on your game to come on Saturday. Chelsea versus Leicester City. Your first question coming up right about now. Which of these teams won the 2013 Confederation Cup? Which of these teams won the 2013 Confederation Cup? A. Brazil, B. Spain, C. Chile, D. Nigeria.
Chile.
Chile. Final answer?
Yes.
Final answer.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this question. Is that a guess or you're sure of it?
It's actually a guess. I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Well, if you had said Chile, that would have been the wrong answer. If you had said Spain, that would have been the wrong answer. And if you had said Nigeria, that would have been the wrong answer. The correct answer is Brazil. Brazil actually won the Confederation Cup in 2013, beating Spain 3-0. Neymar scoring a brace in that one. Well, so you still have 2 questions to qualify to the next round. Are you ready for me?
Yes.
Your next question coming up right about now. Who was the top scorer in the Premier League 2020-2021 season? Who was the top scorer in the Premier League 2020-2021 season? Come on, please hold on. You didn't even want me to call out the options. You're so sure. Well,
Sure.
I will still call out my options. You just have to hold on for me. Are you ready? Okay. A. Jamie Vardy, B. Harry Kane, C. Aubameyang, D. Danny Ings. Your answer is Harry Kane. You are right. You're correct. And you got that right. Harry Kane was the highest goal scorer for the 2020-2021 season in the Premier League, with scoring 23 goals in that one. Your next question coming up right about now. Are you ready? Who was the first team to win the English Premier League? Who was the first team? What team won the first English Premier League? What team won the first English Premier League? A. Nottingham Forest, B. Liverpool, C. Manchester United, D. Newcastle United. Have it in mind that you have to get this right. You have to get this correct to move to the next round.
What's the question again?
Who was the first team to win the English Premier League? The first team to win the English Premier League. A. Nottingham Forest, B. Liverpool, C. Manchester United, D. Newcastle United.
Honestly speaking, this one I
You have 10 seconds on your clock.
Guess.
10 seconds.
Manchester United.
Manchester United, final answer. If you had said Nottingham Forest, that would have been the wrong answer. If you had said Liverpool, of course, that would have been the wrong answer. So we have Manchester United and Newcastle United. If you had said Newcastle United, that would have also been the wrong answer. Your answer is Manchester United, and you are in the next round. I guess that was a big one for you.
Yes.
You weren't so sure.
Really
so how did you decide on the answer? How did you decide on the answer? Was it the
I've come across history of the badges of clubs that have won before. So it was I noticed the first team was red, so it was Manchester United that won the first place. So I just let me do. I wasn't sure though.
Okay. Well, let's see how that will fare. That will go for you. I mean, you're in the next round. Your first question in this next round coming right about now. Roberto Carlos' iconic free kick in 1997 was against which of this team? Roberto Carlos, we all know the man for his fantastic free kicks. Now, my question is, Roberto Carlos' iconic free kick in 1997 was against which of these teams? A. Spain, B. Portugal, C. France, D. Germany. 10 seconds on the clock.
Spain.
Spain.
Ah, damn. Yes.
You have 5 seconds more to decide. Final answer.
Yes. Spain.
Final answer.
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell me how sure are you about this answer? Why are you so sure
To be
it's
honest,
Spain? Did you watch the
I'm
game?
actually not. Yeah, I remember the fantastic. It was almost from half field that there was one powerful shot that he took from there. So I can't remember. I can see the picture clearly, but I can't remember the team they play against. It's just not clear. But
Well,
I'm going with Spain, so I chose.
well, if you had said France, that would have been the wrong answer.
Mhm.
Sorry, let me come again. If you had said Germany, that would have been the wrong answer. If you had said Spain, which you said Spain, your answer is Spain,
Uh,
right?
yes, shit. I would have said that first. I can see.
Spain is actually the wrong answer, and the correct answer is France.
Ah,
Yes, France.
damn it.
Brazil faced France in that game. The iconic game free kick was against France, Brazil, France. And you have one more question, and you have to answer this correctly to move to the next round. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here comes your question. Nigeria first goal at the FIFA World Cup tournament. Nigeria first goal at the FIFA World Cup tournament was scored by which of this player? Now, this is an history almost everybody should know as a Nigerian. And I want to believe you know this. So I'm putting this to you and I'm expecting you to get this. Are you there? Hello?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. So I'm going to repeat the question again. Nigeria first
Yes.
goal at the World Cup tournament was scored by which of these players? A. Sunday Olise, B. Babayaro, C. Rashidi Yekini, D. Stephen Keshi.
Rashidi Yekini.
Rashidi Yekini. Final answer.
Okay. Final answer.
If you said Stephen Keshi, that would have been the wrong answer. If you said Babayaro, that would have been the wrong answer. So that's left us with Sunday Olise and Rashidi Yekini.
Yes.
You said Rashidi Yekini, which is the right answer. You are
Yes.
in the quarterfinal.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, did you know this, or you just have to think fast as soon as possible to just pick one of the options? Were you sure about this answer?
From the options that I know Rashidi, but I was sure because the celebration during that goal meant a lot to him. So I can still remember he shook the net like this.
So you were
just
sure that you
yeah.
are sure about the answer. Okay, so your
Yeah.
quarterfinal question coming right about now. I mean, you got to the quarterfinal.
Yes.
But today you are not having a flawless run.
99.9.
You are not having a flawless run
I
today.
don't want flawless. I don't want flawless.
You just want to win.
I want to win.
Your next question coming up right about now. That's your quarterfinal question. Your quarterfinal question coming up right about now. Nigeria's first appearance at the FIFA World Cup tournament was against which of this team? Another historical question. As a Nigerian, you have to know this. Like, I'm not going to dispute the fact that football is general, but this you have to know as a Nigerian. Yes, I'm putting it out there. I'm going to repeat the question again. I am going to repeat the question again. Nigeria's first appearance at the World Cup tournament was against which of this team? Which of these teams did we first play against in the World Cup tournament, at the World Cup tournament? Now, A. Bulgaria, B. Greece, C. Argentina, D. Italy.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Final answer.
The final answer. I'm going with
Yes,
that.
you are in the
I'm not sure.
semi-final. You are in the
Ah,
semi-final. Come on,
yes,
you made it to
finally,
the
I've won this
semi-final
race.
again. I mean, that's a
Finally.
game. That's an historical question you do not want to miss because it is important for every Nigerian to know this. Our first goal scorer at the World Cup,
Well,
our first at our first World Cup appearance, and the first team we meet at our first World Cup appearance. You have to notice. Yes, we did face Bulgaria in that one. The semi-final question coming up right about now.
can I say something before I go into the next one?
Okay, you go on, please. Go on, please.
For anybody that is watching, I've helped you guys. In case you don't know, thank you. Are welcome.
Mr. Shea just said for any one of you watching out there, he has helped you guys. If you do not know about this, well, that's it. That's why the show is all. That's what the show is all about. Having to test our knowledge, then add to our knowledge as well. Not just testing. While we are testing our knowledge, we are not just testing to see if you know it. You're also learning from it as well. That's what life is about.
Yes.
You learn, and you learn. Your next question coming up right about now.
Wow. Okay.
Nigeria's first ever FIFA World Cup group consists all of these teams except another historical question. I mean, this should be easy for you. I'm only asking the question I've been asking so far. Most of it has just been about Nigeria. So which should make it easy for you, Mr. Shea, if you do know our history, our football history. Okay, so I'll read out the question once again. Nigeria's first ever FIFA World Cup group consists all of these teams except Nigeria's first ever FIFA World Cup group consists all of these teams except A. Italy, B. Greece, C. Bulgaria, D. Argentina. Italy? Are you sure? Italy.
Yeah.
Final answer.
I'm not sure, but I'm going with Italy.
You're positive about that?
Yeah.
Okay, you've exhausted your time. Now before we find out if it's right or not, let's talk about how you picked your answer. Why did you pick Italy?
I don't know. I don't think Italy have actually come across Nigeria in the ties in the World Cup. So we are likely paired against the like of Greece, Argentina, and.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure we've not played Italy before?
We have, but it's just not too often like other teams. Like we meet other teams.
Okay. Now let's go to that now. If you had picked Greece, that would have been wrong answer because if Greece was in our group, our first ever group in the World Cup. If you had picked Bulgaria, of course, Bulgaria was our first game and we did score. Our first goal was against Bulgaria as well. If you had picked Argentina, that would have been the wrong answer as well. Italy is the right answer, and you are in the final.
Yes.
He is in the final. He made it to the final today. That's another thing about not giving up. Do not give up. I don't know whatsoever situation you are in right now, but I'm telling you, you do not want to give up. You do not want to give up on that dream. Every dream is valid. All of your dreams are valid. Do not give up on that dream. Mr. Shea has been dreaming of this for so long. He got to the semi-final yesterday. He couldn't make it to the final yesterday. And today he's in the final. Let's just hope, fingers are crossed to see if he's going to win my amazing prizes today on the show. Mr. Shea, I am happy for you, really. I am happy for you. How are you feeling right now?
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yes, I have I don't know the feeling now, but then I'm excited.
Okay, so your final question is coming up right about now. Wishing you all the best. Your final question coming up right about now.
Thank you.
Diego Forlan was awarded. Diego Forlan, we know him. We all know Diego Forlan. We know that man. Diego Forlan was awarded the Golden Ball as the standout player of the year FIFA World Cup tournament. Again, let me read that question one more time. Diego Forlan was awarded the Golden Ball as a standout player of the year of what year FIFA World Cup tournament? Sorry about that. Let me take the question one more time. Diego Forlan was awarded the Golden Ball award as a standout player of what year FIFA World Cup tournament? A. 2002, B. 2006, C. 2010, D. 2014.
Ah, 2002.
Final answer. You still have 7 seconds to decide on that. 7 seconds. 7 seconds.
Yeah, that's my final answer.
2002. Walk me down why you picked 2002.
From 2007 downwards, I don't think after 2002, I don't think he was at his peak anymore. So down to 2010, nah. So I'll just go with 2002.
2002.
Right.
Your final answer.
Yes, final answer.
If you had said 2006, that would have been the wrong answer. If you had said 2004, that would also have been the wrong answer. If you had said 2006, that would have been the wrong answer. If you had said 2014, that would have been the wrong answer. We have 2002 and 2010 waiting for us. One of these answers, one of these options is the correct answer. And you picked 2002.
Yes.
I'm sorry to inform you, Mr. Shea, that 2010 was the correct answer. 2002 was absolutely the wrong answer. Diego Forlan was awarded the Golden Ball Award in the 2010 World Cup tournament. You've forgotten that game. I do remember Uruguay versus Argentina. It was phenomenal for his country. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's the end of the road for you today. You got to the semi-final yesterday and you got to the quarterfinal today. You've forgotten that game. It was phenomenal for his country in 2010. I'm sorry, that's the end.
After Suarez did it.
Against Ghana, having to do the years they played. Yes, it was Argentina that dropped them from the World Cup that year. They faced Argentina. I'm so sorry. That's the end of the road, and you made it to the final. I was rooting for you to win. You've been a regular on this show, wanting to win my amazing prizes. I'm sorry, it just didn't work out. Not today. But you had a better run. You got to the final at least. That should cheer you up a bit. Maybe step by step, baby steps. Just baby steps. Yeah, and don't give up on you wanting to win our amazing prizes. We'll be here for you anytime, any day. You want to say something? You're coming back.
Yes.
Yeah, and you are welcome. You will be always welcome. You will be welcome anytime, any day.
Yeah, for those watching or listening to me right now,
He's got something to say.
I've actually tried a lot of times. Yeah, I'm not giving up. That's the focus.
Don't give up.
So you guys should not give up.
Don't give up. Don't give up. I will encourage you not to give up. You're welcome anytime, any day. Thank you very much, Mr. Shea. Wishing you the best and have a lovely day today. And I'm wishing your team the best on Saturday. Well, hoping maybe maybe your prediction will be the end result for them.
Awesome.
Bye-bye. See you another time. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
And that was that for Mr. Shea today on the show. Today he got to the final. Yesterday he got to the semi-final of How Do You Know Your Football Club, and today he got to the final of So You Think You Know About Football. I mean, what's there not to be sad about? I really wanted him to win. I am really not happy about that because I want him to win, and he got to the final. I mean, that's what life is all about. but you did not give. You heard from him. He said he's not going to give up. He's going to come back again to put his knowledge to test. And why he's doing that is learning as well. That is life for you. You learn and learn. Let's go back to the Nigeria game yesterday. We had our boys play Cape Verde yesterday, and it ended in 1-1. Yes, it was a sad one for Cape Verde, but it was a good one for us because we made it to the playoffs. We are in the playoffs. We are playing the playoffs. Come next week, Saturday, 26th of November, there will be a draw to know who will be facing in the playoffs. Now, let me talk about the team that made it to the playoff. But before then, we had other team, African team as well, played yesterday. We had the likes of Morocco playing Guinea, which ended 3-0 in favor of Morocco. We had Algeria play Burkina Faso, which was a shocking result for me because I expected Algeria to shut that down. I mean, they are the current champions of Africa, but they couldn't do that against the Burkina Faso of Africa yesterday. They had to settle for a 2-2 draw. They had to share the spoils. And now we have Algeria in the playoffs as well. Burkina are out of the race to qualify for the World Cup next year. We also have Egypt playing Gabon yesterday, which ended 2-1 in favor of Egypt. We also have Nigeria play as well. We know Nigeria played Cape Verde yesterday, which ended 1-1. Rather, we had to share the spoils as well. But Nigeria did make it to the playoff with Osimhen scoring in the first minute and Stopira for Cape Verde equalizing in the 60th minute. We had to settle for the spoil. We had to share the spoils, but we had quite a lot of chances for Nigeria. We didn't penetrate enough. We didn't make use of our chances. We didn't convert it. But it's still a good news for us because we are in the playoff. But I just hope that this will not be what will be happening in the world if we do qualify for World Cup. That what I'm seeing, the trails I'm seeing right now, is not what we'll be portraying come next year at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. I'm hoping there's going to be a change of plan, a change of game for us. Quite a lot of people are saying we do need a change of coach. What's your opinion on that? What's your take on that? Well, let me know what your take is on that. You can send me a message on our WhatsApp number 0901-560-1908, or better still, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what your take is on Nigeria, on our Super Eagles. Do we need to change our coach, or we just think the coach would do better come next year at the World Cup World Cup tournament in Qatar next year? So let's go to the European continent. Where we have France play Finland yesterday, which ended 2-0. We also had Netherlands play Norway, which ended 2-0 as well. And we have Belgium play Wales. And they also had to, they had to settle, share the spoils as well. It ended 1-1. The game ended 1-1 for Belgium Wales yesterday. I mean, that's what one of my pundits predicted 4 goals for Belgium and 1 for Wales. That didn't happen. That did not happen. That is the game of football for you. You just have to expect the unexpected. That's it. Expect the unexpected in whatsoever game of football. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. The Giants can be pulled down. By the David. No, anything can happen. So now let me talk to you. Let me tell you. Let me give you in details teams that have qualified for World Cup next year. We have Qatar, of course. Qatar has qualified for next year World Cup. Germany has qualified. Serbia, they shocked us. Serbia did shock us. They shocked me. They've qualified, not playing. They are not playing playoffs. They have qualified for next year World Cup. We have Spain as well in that group. We have Switzerland in that group as well. France, Belgium, Denmark, Netherlands, Croatia, England, as well as Brazil and Argentina have qualified for next year World Cup in Qatar. Then the African team that to play the playoffs for next year World Cup playoffs, the African team that will be playing in the playoffs for next year World Cups are Democratic Republic of Congo. We have Egypt, Ghana, Mali, Morocco, Senegal, Cameroon, Algeria, Nigeria, who they've qualified. They all progressed to the next round of the qualification, which is playoff. They'll be playing in the playoff. Let's hope that Team Nigeria will make it to that list that will be representing Africa in next year's World Cup qualifier. We have six teams represent Africa in the FIFA World Cup. Let's hope that Nigeria will be among the 6 teams. And For European players, we have Portugal. That's how we see this time. Portugal, Sweden, Italy, Ukraine, Wales, Scotland, Turkey, Russia, and Poland and Macedonia will be playing in the playoffs for the European qualification. Playoffs for qualification. Let's see what team is coming ahead in that one as well. Now, let me move to our next contestant who is waiting for me to participate, to put his knowledge to test. Let's see if he's ready to go. I mean, I want somebody to win. I want you people to win. Come and put your knowledge to test here on the show. As you're putting your knowledge to test, you're also learning. Let me tell you, that's one thing I'll tell you. I tell my people, we all learn daily one or two things. We learn one or two things daily in the world of football. And I hope you out there are also learning from all this. You're welcome to participate. Like I've always said, you're welcome to come and join the show anytime, any day, to come put your knowledge to test here on the show. Now, we have EPL returning during the weekend. EPL will be returning in the weekend, and we have Chelsea playing Leicester. We have Arsenal facing Liverpool in that one as well. What's your prediction for the game? What is your prediction for that game? Let me know. Put it in the comment section what your take is for the game come next week. I said, pardon me, not next week, this Saturday. We have Chelsea playing Leicester City, and we have Arsenal playing Liverpool. With the run ups Arsenal have had recently, they've been doing quite well. Do you see them beating Liverpool, taking the points from Liverpool? I mean, anything can happen in the world of football. You just have to expect the unexpected in the world of football. I have here with me my next contestant. He's also a regular on the show. Good afternoon and welcome to the show. So you think you know about football. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us what team you support?
My name is Chisom. I support Arsenal.
So we have Mr. Chisom on here with me right now, joining me on the show to put his knowledge to test on the general question. No, this is so you think you know about football, not how well you know your football club. Mr. Chisom, are you ready for me? You're an Arsenal fan.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
For those of you that don't know him as Mr. Chisom is also MC Biscuit. He's one of our pundits here on the show, and he wants to put his knowledge to test. Mr. Chisom.
Yeah.
Okay, you are in a noisy environment, but I can hear you. But I just hope the noise won't overtake your own volume audibility. But then before we go to the question now, let's talk about the game. Let's talk about Nigeria's game yesterday. Nigeria playing Cape Verde. What's your take on that game?
Well, the game went according to what I expected. Because I was not expecting Nigeria to win that game by any margin.
Wow.
I expected a full-time draw and they delivered, yes. Because the expectation from that game was more of Cape Verde coming out to get the 3 points and Nigeria hoping to get a point. So the motive is going to be higher on the Cape Verde side, which was what we actually saw and what I expected. And again, I wondered why Ganathro would have to push in a player who has not played for the team in over how many games, and he just threw him in to start. That's really something to good. I don't know how that happens. Johnny Gallo shouldn't be in that game for any reason. It would have been better he comes to the game. Yes, that's for me.
So you didn't expect Gallo to play in that game?
Well, even if he had to play, maybe 10 minutes, but starting the game was something else.
Well, we did have quite a lot of chances. We just could not convert it yesterday. I mean, the Cape Verde goalkeeper was fantastic yesterday. He was on his A game yesterday. That's a blustering noise coming from your side. But he was on his A game yesterday, and he did give his best yesterday for him not to concede more than one goal from the Nigerian team. So I will give all the kudos to the Cape Verde goalkeeper, although they still could not make it to the playoff. We did make it to the playoff, and we have the likes of we also have the likes of Democratic Republic of Congo joining us, Egypt, Ghana, Mali, Morocco, Senegal, Cameroon, Algeria, and Nigeria. They will be joining. They are joining us in playing the playoff. Now, my question is, what team are you afraid of us facing in this playoff. I mean, we have Algeria who has qualified for the playoff as well. We have Egypt. What's your take on this scenario of we facing either Egypt or Cameroon or Senegal or Morocco?
No, I think on the fixtures, I don't think Nigeria is going to meet Senegal.
Okay.
I think Senegal is listed
Oh yeah,
on the seeded team.
Yes.
So the team I would not want Nigeria to play is Egypt. Egypt should be the only team Nigeria shouldn't meet, because let's remember that Egypt is in the group stages of the AFCON. So we don't want to face them 4 times. We don't want to face them 3 times rather.
Yeah, that's true.
And the fear of Mo Salah is beginning of wisdom when it comes to football. So well, another slight look is Cameroon. Cameroon would want to get revenge if they face Nigeria, so no.
I mean,
so I am hoping the Congo.
I mean, Salah is not only just good, he's spiteful in the nicest way, in the nicest sense of that word. He's not just good, he's spiteful in the nicest sense of that word. So I'm hoping as well that we do not meet Egypt in that game, in that round as well. Now let's talk about the European game. We had France playing Finland, which they did won. They won, and they've qualified for the World Cup as well. But we had Belgium play Wales. I know Belgium has qualified as well, but I was expecting, more goals from Belgium. But it ended in 1-1. They had to share the spoils. What's your take on that game? Were you expecting more goals, or that was what you expected from the game?
Yes, when a team has already qualified for the major tournaments and they have games to still play, expect on seriousness from them. Belgium was already assured of fight, and the game against Wales was just more like a throwaway. And who wants to stress himself getting injured? So it's just one of those let's go and have fun kind of game. That's the kind of game a manager will just tell his boys, go there and have fun.
Okay, so that's that for the games. Now let's move to what today's show is all about. So you think you know about football. So you're welcome to the show. You are one of our big guests on the show. Are you ready for me? Are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, I'm ready.
But before we move into that, before further ado, let me ask you this: do you drive?
No.
Okay, so I would have asked you. I would have further more in the question of the safety. Mr. Chisholm does not drive, so I will tell you one thing about safety, road safety precautions. If you're a driver out there, please do not drive while you drink, and do not drink while you drive. Always make sure to use your seat belt whenever you're driving. And for pedestrians out there, please, if you're going to make use of the road, that's if we don't have the pedestrian bridge around, please look to your right and left before you make use of the road. And also, please, if there is pedestrian bridge around, please make use of the bridge. It is for our own safety that the bridge were there in the first place. And we know we're still in the COVID-19 season. It's still out there. Please, you all out there, make use of your mask as often as you can. Sanitize your hand as often as you can as well. We wish you safety here at CityView. We always want you to stay safe. Safety is very, very important to us. It's important to everybody. Precaution is better than cure. Please stay safe out there. Mr. Chisholm, let me tell you the rules and the regulation of the game. You might be familiar with it, but let me still say it out there for people that are not familiar with it. We have 5 stages in the game. We have the preliminary round where we have 3 questions. You have to answer 2. You have to answer at least 2 questions in that one. We have the round 2. We have 2 questions in that one. You have to answer at least 1. And then we have the knockout stages. 1 question in each stages, and you have to answer correctly to win my amazing prizes. I mean, I'm nice like that. I have my power bank here to give to you. Just come put your knowledge to test. I'm very nice. I want you to win. Generous. I'm generous at the highest order. Very generous. Are you ready for me, Mr. Chisholm?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please do have it in mind as well that you have just 10 seconds to answer each question. Here comes your first question of the day. Mason Mount was on loan at one of these clubs. Mason Mount was on loan at one of these clubs? A. Derby County, B. Hull City, C. Swansea City, D. Bolton Wanderers.
Derby County. Derby County.
Derby County, you are correct. Derby County is the correct answer. Your next question comes in right about now. Your next question, here is the next question. Hold on, please. Next question comes up right about now. Inter Milan and one of these clubs share the same home ground. Inter Milan and one of these clubs share the same home ground. A. Juventus, B. AC Milan, C. Sampdoria, and D. Spezia.
AC Milan.
AC Milan, that's the correct answer. Your next question comes in right about now, which is just a formality. You've qualified for the next round. The stadium Villa Park is a home ground of which of this club? Villa Park is a home ground. Sorry?
Okay.
A. Birmingham City, B. Burnley, C. Southampton, D. Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, that is the correct answer. Let me announce to you, you are now in the next round and you have to answer at least one question out of these two questions. Are you ready?
Okay.
Raheem Sterling joined Manchester City from Liverpool in what year? Raheem Sterling, we all know him, joined Man City from Liverpool in what year? A. 2013, B. 2016, C. 2014, D. 2015.
2016.
2016, final answer.
Yes, 2016.
I'm sorry, 2016 is the wrong answer. 2015 is the correct answer. But you have one more question to move to the next round. Here is your next question. Are you ready?
Okay.
Chelsea FC has signed Frank Lampard as their manager in what year? Chelsea FC appointed Frank Lampard as the manager in what year? A. 2018, B. 2019, C. 2020, D. 2021.
2019.
2019, final answer?
Yes, 2019.
If you had said 2018, that would sure have been the wrong answer. If you had said 2021, that would absolutely have been the wrong answer. So we have 2019 and 2020 waiting for us to, let's see what, to know which one is the correct answer. 2019 is the correct answer and you are in the quarterfinal. How are you feeling right now? You've made it to the quarterfinal of the show. Bravo.
Well. Okay, the real competition starts.
Here comes your quarterfinal question. Are you ready for me?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm
very
ready.
Let's read this. Scale of 1 to 10. How ready are you?
Scale of 1 to 10, -5.
Oh my God! You can hear from Mr. Chisholm. He said -5. Okay. Yeah. Here comes your next question. Your quarterfinal question coming up right about now. The Chelsea legend, John Terry, their skipper, he was their skipper. The Chelsea legend, John Terry, left Chelsea to Aston Villa in what year? The Chelsea legend, John Terry, left Chelsea to Aston Villa. This is another Chelsea question. Chelsea legend, John Terry, left Chelsea to Aston Villa in what year? A. 2014, B. 2015, C. 2016, and D. 2017.
2015.
2015, final answer.
Yes.
You have 5 seconds to mingle around your decision.
2017.
2017, final answer.
Yes, 2017.
If you had picked 2015, you would have been wrong, which you did pick in the first before you changed your mind. If you had picked 2016, that would have been the wrong answer. You picked 2017, which is the correct answer. And you are in the semi-final of the game. How close? That was so close. You were so close to be out. I mean, are you ready for my semi-final question?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Why did you change? Let me ask you this. Why did you change your first question?
When I remember that Conte was there when Terry was there.
That's a good one. That's a good elimination process. That's good. That's a good one. Your next question coming up right about now. That's your semi-final question. The prestigious Ronaldo left Barcelona in what year? The prestigious, the legend himself, the dribbler, the skillful, the amazing footballer who he was then. Ronaldo left Barcelona in what year? A, 2007, B, 2008, C, 2009, D, 2010.
2009.
2009?
2010.
2010, final answer.
Yes, 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
If you had said 2007, that would have been the wrong answer. If you had said 2009, that was obviously the wrong answer. That's obviously the wrong answer. You said 2010. You picked 2010 as your answer. I'm sorry. Ronaldo left Barcelona in 2008. I'm sorry, this is the end of the road. You picked the wrong answer. He left Barcelona in 2008 to join AC Milan, the Serie A Italian giant, AC Milan. I'm sorry, Mr. Chisholm, that is the end of the road today for you on the show today. I'm so sorry. I was rooting for you to win. I wanted you to win. I mean, you've had not really a flawless run, but you had your own elimination processing that was getting you, that kept getting you to where you got to right now. But I'm sorry, it is the end of the road for you today on the show. But you're welcome to participate anytime, any day on the show, Mr. Chisholm. And that's that for Mr. Chisholm today on the show. He didn't get to the final. Mr. Shea did get to the final, but that was where he could get to. He could not win my amazing prizes, and I want you people to win. Come and win my amazing prizes. I want to give it out. I am generous. I am gifting. I give to people. That's me. I give people. I gift people. I just like sharing. You know, I'm a generous sharer. I need to share. I share the gift I have with me, and I want you to come and take for me my amazing prizes. I've got this for you. I have all this in the studio for you, not for me. If you want to participate, you're interested in participating, you can leave down in the comment section, you know, just a note or something. Let us know if you're interested in participating, or better still, send me a message on this number 0901-560-1908, and we will be welcoming to you. We are going to welcome you to participate, to put your knowledge to test, whether in any of our show. I mean, we do Moviepedia, we do Music and Me, our Do You Know Your Football Club, and so you think you know about football, we'll be welcoming. And as well, there's a show will be it's a maiden show. It's going to be coming up very soon. That's How Do You Know Cooking and Food and Cooking. It's question about food and cooking coming on soon by one of our presenter, Tosin, aka Divi Lords. And I mean, you're welcome to come and participate in any of this show. We want you all to win our show. That is why we are here. We are here for you because you are always here for us, and we're here for you. Like I said, so Nigeria did play last night, and they had to share the spoils yesterday in yesterday's game. Nigeria played Cape Verde, which ended in 1-1. Osimhen scoring in the first minute, and Stopiros equalizing for Cape Verde in the 6th minute, and that ended in 1-1. That ended 1-1. We had to share the spoils, and that's that for that. That was that for that. We have Nigeria, qualifying to play in the playoffs. We have the teams that are playing in the playoff. African teams are Democratic Republic of Congo, Egypt, Ghana, Mali, Morocco, Senegal, Cameroon, Algeria, Nigeria will all be playing in the playoff. And also for the teams that will be playing in the European countries are Portugal, Did you see that coming? Sweden. I mean, I did not see the Portugal. They had everything. They had the qualification to pick up, to take, but they just could not. Serbia took that from them, and we have Portugal playing in the playoffs, Sweden playing as well. Italy, the current European champions, are also playing in the playoff. That's a tight one to watch. That's going to be a big match. I can't wait for the playoffs to start. The joy is coming up on the 26th of November, next week, Saturday. We have Italy playing in the playoffs as well. Ukraine, Wales, Scotland, Turkey. We have Russia and Poland, as well as Macedonia in the one that will be playing in the playoff. Teams that have qualified for the World Cup are Qatar, of course. Qatar has qualified for the World Cup. Germany, Serbia, Spain, Switzerland, France, Belgium, Denmark, Netherlands, Croatia, England, Brazil, as well as Argentina. They have qualified for next year World Cup tournament in Qatar. I mean, what's your take on that? What's your take on that? I am rooting for Nigeria in the playoffs, which draw will be aired next week, Saturday, 26th of November. I just hope we do not have to face tough opponents. Like I asked Mr. Chisholm, who is hoping we will avoid in the playoff, and why he wants us to avoid them in the playoff. He mentioned Egypt, because we are going to play them in the World Cup group. I just hope when the AFCON group, they are in AFCON comes next week, January as well. Next year, January as well. And we have Egypt in our group. So he's hoping that we will avoid them in the playoffs as well. And I do not want us to play them. Salah, we have the man himself, Salah, the Egyptian king. Is an Egyptian, and we do not want to face him. Our defense, we do not want to face him presently. So that's that for today on today's show. I hope you've learned one or two things on today's show, because yes, life is all about learning, and it's all about learning at all time. I'm your host, Kendi Ebenezer. It's been a good day today on the show. Although I am not happy because nobody won. I wanted people to win. I wanted my participant, the contestant, to win something today, but they did not win. Well, that's that. Sometimes it just will not go how you planned it, even though I really wanted it to work the way I planned it, but it did not go that way. That is life for you. You have to always expect the unexpected to happen. And for Cape Verde, that was the end of the road for them. That's it. Their dreams were crushed. Yes, all dreams are valid, but yet theirs weren't valid. They wanted to play in the playoff to qualify for the World Cup, but it didn't happen for them. Nigeria did make it, and I am happy we did. On that note, let's talk about our coach. There's been a lot going on among the fans, Nigerian fans, like we need to change our coach. What's your take on that? Do you think General has to go, or you think is the best man to take us to the World Cup, as well as the AFCON coming next year, January? Do you think we can do? What's your take on that one? Do you see Nigeria doing better at the AFCON next year, or better and at the World Cup as well? What's your take on that one? Anything can happen. It's about time I say my Betty Bears here today on the show. Till we see again. Stay safe out there. I am your girl, Kende Ebenezer, aka Niza. Till we see again. Bye-bye.